So, today I thought I'd try my hand at something different, and I'm not 100% certain about my mini version, but I quite like the bigger style. So I made these cute little sprinkle cupcake hair clips. So this is what it looks like at the front. This is the back. I don't think I've done too bad of a job for a completely freehand, template free kind of design. So I thought I'd show you how I made these. So here we go. So here's my little templates that I made myself. So I've got the main base, which is what we do for the felt, and then I've got the cupcake little bit, and then the sprinkle and like a little cutout for the cherry. So there we go. And obviously I did the smaller version as well. I lost the cherry on that one, but that's again typical. Oh no, there it is, look. So I made all the sizes, and I've got this sprinkle fabric, and this was from Heartfelt Craft Supplies, and it was the sprinkles and the like waffle ice cream cupcake kind of thing for £5 for both sheets. So I'll show you how to do it, and I'll show you how I drew the templates as well. I had that a bit. There we go. So I will put a copy of this on my Facebook group, and the link to the Facebook group is below in the description. But I basically took this, which is the bottom of a tool base, and I basically drew around the top and then drew my base, and then I did the second one and worked out the base of this one, etc. I've got all the measurements of all of it and the little one on here for you. I broke it all down. I'm sort of semi-working on some PDF files if I can work out how to do it, but this is how I did it. I did it all freehand because obviously not everyone's got access to computers and things like that, but you've probably got access to a bit of paper or a bit of graph paper. So like I said, I like to make sure that everyone's got as many options as possible. But this is what it is. And like I said, I've got my little templates that I cut out because I made a second version of this, so I could purposely show you all. And I've got this pen, and this one was from Caraway Cottage, and it's an air erasable marker, which basically means you can draw around on the back of any materials, and this will eventually fade. So it's great for when you want to cut, and then it goes invisible once it's all done, so you don't have to worry about it staining or marking your fabric, or like having to rub out your lines with your rubber, and occasionally them not fading, things like that. So take this one, and this is the base. So this is what we use to grip and hold everything together. And we're going to do this on some felt, because that's going to hold our leatherette together and keep it all nice and tidy. So there's that one. And you can do this on any colour. You could do it to match your sprinkles, you could do it on pink, etc. Any colour that you've basically got of felt. And I just cut slightly on top of the lines, and I just go round and cut my little cupcake shape. Just trim where my cutting was a little bit questionable in places. So there's our base, and then for the sprinkles we've got this, and again I've done like the little curvy bits, but you could do it straight, you could do a more like different designs, etc. So you can play around. Again, that's the great thing about doing this freehand, you're not limited to like a die, so you can literally do any shape you want. Like I said, I just like the idea of like the little like drippy bit, if that makes sense. I told you I would lose my brain if it was not in my head. I literally had this on my desk and I still misplaced it for a second. So I'll do that close to the top because I don't want to waste any fabric. Well, as little fabric as I possibly can. And again, I'm just going to draw around my little template. I always tend to end up drawing on my template just because it's me. But yeah, just draw around with the little erasable pen. You can pick these up from Caraway Cottage. There's a couple of other places that have them in stock as well. I'm just going to cut that just to make it easier on camera. And again, I cut basically on the line. Not because I don't trust pen, just because it makes it easier for me to somehow, if that makes sense. And then you just cut your desired pattern, like so. And this is what you get the other side. So we can put those two bits out the way. So that's one of our pieces, well, two. And then we're going to take the cupcake bottom and again turn it over. I use the edge because again I want to use minimal fabric. And just draw around. And then just cut it out. Now you can do your cupcake with a straight edge or you can do it with a curve. I tried with both. It was just easier for me to cut the straight rather than the curve. So like I said, do have a good play around and work out what's going to work best for you and what you like the look of. You can also do like deeper or shorter or wider, etc. looks. You're only limited basically by your own imaginations on this. And I will sometimes fold it in half and just get it more defined. Because the worst that can happen is you can cut your felt down. If you do this, all you need to do with your felt, and this is what I mean when I say you're only limited by your own imagination, is just pop it on. And like trim it down. Because like I said, it's just your base piece, it's not massively important, and your sprinkles still fit nicely on top. That's what we want. So that's that piece, and then I do believe I've got some red felt. I have to do a little cherry. And again, my template literally in front of me. Quite literally in front of me, and yet I still misplace it. And worst of it is you guys can't see, but I've got my glasses on and I still couldn't see that in front of me. Okay, so there's a little cherry if you want, or I think I might do something a little bit more. I've not got a red. If I had a little red tulle pom-pom, I would have swapped that out. So to add your clip, all you want to do is fold this in half, and what I do is I make a little cut here and a little cut here. You only want to do like 1/2 centimetre, and then you can slide your clip through, and this is the back. Okay, so there we go. You can do it either direction. You can put it this way or the other way. whichever way you prefer. And then we're just going to glue it across here to attach this. And then we're going to glue across the top to attach the sprinkles. Again, don't go too close to the edge because you don't want any of the glue to seep over the sides. And then press down gently so you can get rid of any like lumps or bumps that the glue might bring. And then glue this bit. And again, don't go too close to the edge because we don't want that all over. There we go. Again, just press it down to make sure it's all, and obviously you've got this little bit over here, so I just flip that like that. And again, don't go near the edge, but just put an extra line of glue against the bit that's going to be there. And again, if you've got any like over that you don't like the look of, just trim and curve. And again, same the opposite side. Trim and curve it up. And there you go. Cute little cupcake. There's your cherry. You can put your cherry on top. A little bit of glue. And there are your super cute little cupcakes. You could do ice creams, lollipops, anything like that that you could possibly imagine. But like I said, I just think they're super cute. And like I said, you can play around, you can use the template that I've shown, or you can completely design something yourself. So I look forward to seeing all your designs, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye!